Hello, 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 hello. Who do we have here? Who's here? Who's here? Who? How are you? I've not been feeling so well since 2 days ago. So I'm still trying to recover. Who do we have here? Who do we have here? So we're going to have hi Vicky, good to see you. Is there any other person joining us? Do we have other people joining us? We're going to be having Ehi. Ehi is going to be our trainer for today. She's going to be teaching us on how to use Zoho, the Zoho ecosystem. As an executive assistant, one thing you need to know how to do or need to learn how to use are tools and platforms. So today we are having Ehi. She's one of our community members as well. Ehi Grace. She's going to be joining us shortly. Hi, Eva. Hi, Queen. Nice to see you guys. It's good to see you all. So we're just waiting for A to join us and we can get the ball rolling. But pending when A is here, how has your day been? How was your weekend? I hope you rested because if you're going to work again tomorrow, I hope you rested. Someone tell me how their day was, how their weekend was. Whew. Victoria, please, have you heard from A? Let's know if she's encountering any problem joining us so that we can get this started. I've been having sore throats this weekend. I don't know why, but I'm taking medication for it. Great. A is going to be joining us very soon. Whew. So yesterday I had a call with those that bought my book, Mastering the Assistant Role. By the way, if you're yet to get a copy of my book, I don't know what you're waiting for, because we're having in-depth sessions. We're rehashing and reestablishing concepts and strategies that we use to make our work better, to make life easier for us and our executives. So we are always having sessions in the group, right? So yesterday we thank you, Queen. So yesterday we talked about code pitching, and I shared with them the strategies I use to code pitch that has brought me clients. Maybe not necessarily executive assisting clients, because I'm of the opinion that if I'm going to work for you as your executive assistant, I can only have one executive, right? But for every other part of my life, say event coordination, event management, marketing, event programs, project management, all of that, I shared with the group the strategies that I use to market myself as a marketing strategist and event coordinator. So I help businesses or founders basically to put together their campaigns. And this year I've done 3 events. My last event was on the 16th of October. That was a few days ago. I was even at another event, but the event I was managing, I did the campaign for, marketing campaign for, was in Bayelsa. So I mean, it's been a beautiful experience, right? What am I saying in essence? All of these events that I have gotten have been via pitching. It's because I've cold pitched to them, or pitched again to my warm audiences, those that have experienced me before, right? So if you're yet to get a copy of the book, by all means, get in here, get it. It's up, right? I'm going to be dropping the link so that you can get the book and join us in the community. Oh, fantastic. A is here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let me add that so that's. Hey, are you ready for us? Hey, you can hear us? Can I bring you up now? Are you ready, my queen? Hey, if you're saying something, we cannot hear it. Oh, am I the one? Okay, yes. Oh, I think she just dropped off. So I believe she's going to rejoin soon. Victoria, please, could you find out what is happening? So yes, as I was saying, we're always having sessions in the group, and one of the beautiful things about the book is that I included. Let me see. I'm trying to check if I have a copy close by. I included link. Oh yes, I included a link to a couple of templates I use that has helped my life in the past, and I still use up till now. From time to time, things will shift, things will change, and I would update these templates. But having them at your beck and call in your arsenal is a good thing to have, right? So yes, at the end you will see a QR code that will take you to where to access all of these, right? A is here. A, can you hear us? You can unmute and tell you, but just gisting, pending when you are available, my queen. So, A is a systems and operations manager, and I absolutely love the fact that we can bring in people from the community to come and teach us on the things they're using, right? The tools they're using, the skill sets that they've acquired. How have they done this thing? I mean, you're already working as an assistant. How has it been? Share your experiences with us. The whole essence of the community is for us to learn from each other. It's for us to grow in this role and to ensure that this role is beyond what every other person is thinking about it. We are reshaping and changing the narrative of how people see and view assistants, right? So I absolutely love, if you want to come on here to teach us on something, to train us about something, by all means, we are going to have you, right? So we'll start planning for next year. There's also a link on the group. Victoria, I believe you should pin that link for anonymous requests or messages. So if you want community members to look into your matter, give you advice, yeah, use that. I think A is having network issues because she keeps joining and dropping off. So use that link, drop your questions. We're going to treat it. I believe our virtual clinic days are Thursdays. And I also posted a role that I need to fill this week. So if you're interested, today is the best time to do it because from tomorrow I'm having interviews with those that have sent in a request. Whew. So while we wait for Ayu to join, let's just do a free virtual clinic here. If you have any question, if you have something you want to talk about, just quickly drop it in the comments. Let us look at it, pending when Ayu rejoins. Whew. Let me play music for you guys. And the challenge with my Spotify is that because I don't use it often, what kind of music do you guys want? I have a sleep playlist. Sometimes it's difficult for me to sleep once I'm awake past 2 a.m. So I just use that playlist. I put it on and you find what is going on. I've dozed off. So what would you like to listen to? What would you like to listen to? What do I have? What do I have? Mm, all my all my music are gospel. I'm a Christian girly. So all I'm saying is mighty name of Jesus, the feast, medley worship. Oh, let me play Rich for you guys. Oh, there's a podcast I was listening to that I didn't finish. So, oh, this is German. Mm, 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 mm. I feel like I'm I feel like I'm speaking to myself. So people should better talk in the comment to my brethren. Somebody should say something in the comments. The Leader Assistant podcast. Hi Timmy. Timmy, I think you just yeah, I noticed that. I joined the community today. Majorly, I'm looking forward to connecting with other EAs, especially in our climb. The personal goal is to take internationally recognized EA certification. I love it for you. Funnily enough, it's one of the things I actually talked about in my book. And I think I put in some recommendations. Yeah. I made some recommendations on certifications you can take that are internationally recognized, but you gotta have your money. Those courses are not cheap, right? But it's something I would encourage everyone here to have if you're looking to it's courses I would encourage everyone to have if you're looking for big roles, bigger opportunities. That is one thing you should have, right? So I think with about $200, yeah, you can get started. Great. Queen says she's looking forward to learning how to generate customer invoice with Zoho. Fantastic. Victoria, where is our guest? Eva, hope I'm getting that right. Eva, you have an interview. Okay, do you want us to treat it here or do you want a private session? What's happening? If you want us to treat it here, by all means, or drop it on the group and we can attend to it. If you want a private session, my I have clarity sessions for 20 minutes where we can just sit and talk. Victoria, what's happening? We've been here for over 15 minutes, give or take. Okay, you can drop the question, Eva. Let's listen to it. So Timileyin, for the courses you're looking at, like I said, I made recommendations in my book. So you can get a copy of my book. I just dropped the link, but let me repost it. Hi Victoria, where is our guest? Where's our guest? Hmm. Okay. So I don't know what's happening, but when Ellie gets here, let's just talk. So Eva, okay, great. Just send me a DM and I'll send you the link. Uh, please, one moment. I'm trying to reach Ellie. You guys, don't just bring your problems to us. Also, give us your wins. We want to celebrate with you. If you do something great, if you do something fantastic, tell us about it so that we can celebrate with you. We're not just here to solve problems, we're also here to celebrate with you. By the way, if you guys are not aware, we're having our first physical meeting if you're in Lagos. We're having our first physical meeting this October. Victoria, please confirm the date. You can just drop it in the comments. Ah, Victoria is calling me. Victoria, I'm speaking to. Hi, Victoria. Yeah. Tell her to rejoin. Yeah. Okay, my people. You will be joining us now. So yeah, we're having our first physical meeting, like first meet, physical meet. I want to put faces to all the people I've been talking to on the group. Ooh. So yes, it's this October. I think Victoria has posted it before. I'm trying to confirm the date, but I know it's like the last, either the last 20 something, either the last Saturday or the second to the last Saturday. So either next week or in 2 weeks' time, one of those. But we're having a physical meet. We are going to discuss logistics this week, so we'll know where we're meeting, where will be convenient for everyone, and so on and so forth. Right? Okay. Let me play music. Why we've been here for 20 minutes. How many of you have been listening to the podcast I shared a few weeks back? Executive business partner to the CEO of Zapier, Courtney Hickey. I love listening to other executive assistants. Do you know why? Because it boosts confidence. It would boost your confidence. We're in Lagos. Yeah, so we said we'll confirm this week. So if you're in the group, just chill, relax. We'll confirm the location this week, and we'll confirm the location this week. So we'll know if we're meeting on the mainland or on the island or in between. In between will obviously be maybe Yaba or Bagada area. Is that really in between? But yeah, possibly Ikeja. It depends on people's location, but we'll have a vote on the group, right? So we'll just come, we'll sit down, we'll relax, we'll chill, we'll get to know each other, we'll discuss because there are some things that hits different when you're talking about it physically as opposed to over the phone. All the someone should recommend song I can play because all the songs I'm seeing here is Victoria Orenze and Lawrence Oyo, so it's ginger ginger. Let me play my Anointed for you guys. That's my current That's the current thing on my playlist. So if you have questions, just drop it in the comments. We've spent 20 minutes, but just drop it in the comments and we can treat it. Favor, I think I prefer calling you Favor. I had discovery sessions with prospects who indicated interest in our training program. I work for a training company as a remote program coordinator. Our lead consultant usually leads the sessions. Okay. But I did in her absence and I felt proud. Congratulations. I know this feeling when you're standing in for someone. And do you know what it does? Another thing it does, confidence. It shows you that you can do beyond what you were employed to do, like the basic thing you were employed to do. And this is one way for you to level up and start moving forward, right? Doing other things, expanding your know-how, your technicalities, the things you know, the things you can do. It helps, it expands it. It gives you leverage to over others. So congrats, I'm really happy for you. And I love the fact that you're working with a training company. It's going to build your public speaking skills, which is something which is very, very important to an assistant, to anybody actually. If you're looking to make impact in your field, in your community, wherever you find yourself, public speaking is something you should invest in. So if you're looking to if you're looking to do big things, if you don't want to play small, you should start looking into public speaking, right? There are a couple of YouTubers that you can check out that teaches and trains on public speaking. And public speaking is not so grand. You can start with communication, as basic as communication, understanding communication. And now understanding communication, not in the sense of how you relate with your executive, but understanding communication in how you relate with a crowd, right? So I'm really happy for you, Queen. Congratulations. This is a big deal. And we are excited. You people are not dropping claps and emojis. I need claps and emojis. We celebrate big things in this organization, in this community. So this is a big deal that she's able to lead a training session, that she's able to it's you don't know how it is except until you stand in front of a crowd and you're unable to speak or you lose your train of thoughts, and these people are depending and banking on your organization, so you just fall the hand of your organization. So this is good. Congratulations, Queen. Woo! Let me play my pastor's song for you people. God has anointed me to do great things. Anointed me. I love this part. Oh my god. Mm. You should go and listen to this song. You see the part where you're welcome, Queen. You're so welcome. Mwah. Hey, please start binding and casting every spirit of network. Yay! Yeah, I'm thoroughly furnished with wisdom and power. Are you serious? This year Ikeja. Oh my god. That's also my branch. I think I need to come and do a poll of those that attend CCI Ikeja in the community so that one Sunday I can meet each and every one of you. This is amazing. Okay. Oh, I think I saw it on your Instagram bio. You work with the children department, right? God has anointed me to do. Hi, Glory. Good to have you here. You were not on the call yesterday. Oh. You people that don't used to join calls when I say you should come and learn something. Anointed me to do great things. Whew, we're waiting for Ellie. She's battling serious network. So if hmm, I'm anointed to heal, set this free. I'm anointed. You guys, hold on. Let me pick this call. Okay, I think it has been resolved. Honestly, no, this network thing is a challenge. Oh. Yesterday, I had to refresh and refresh and refresh. I had to switch networks yesterday. I had to move from MTN to Airtel, and it's been hectic. You should not stress me this week. Oh, it's a new week, and I don't want stress. Please, you should just do well and work well so that I can do good work this week. I beg. So Ehi will be joining shortly. Ehi will be joining shortly. Whew. Let me replay my song, please. Replay my paste song. What is that? Mm. Oh my God. Chai. Wow. Hmm. So, um, I don't like this. A is battling serious network issues, but we have 30 minutes more to spend, right? So, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about something else, and later this month, we can go back and discuss Zoho. So I'm going to be taking the first topic I see. Whatever you want us to talk about on that topic, Holy Spirit help me. Whatever you want us to talk about, I'm going to be handling it right here, right now. Mm. So first person on. Let me even check my list of topics if there's something we can discuss. Check what's happening on YouTube. Okay. So there's something I wrote about in my newsletter. If you're on my YouTube newsletter, please give me a wiper. So there was something I wrote about on my LinkedIn newsletter, and that was the shortest distance between 2 points. So let me quickly read it to you, then we can discuss it in depth. Having to put out content on social media I'm not, it's not, I cannot put out all of my thoughts there, which is why sometimes I have to, I would like to get on calls, either we talk on the group or, one-on-one sessions. That way I can fully, okay, leveraging AI, we'll talk about this then. That way I can fully talk about what I have in mind. So let me read it to you. The executive assistant secret to cutting communication fatigue. First of all, what is communication fatigue? Have you been in that situation where somebody needs something from A and you become the middleman for that? Okay, take for example, you work within an organization and customer support needs something from, in the example I use, customer support needs something from engineering department. And instead of them going directly to engineering department, because they don't have a synergy, because there's no synergy between the two departments, they've not communicated before. They've just been doing their own thing in isolation, right? So because of that, because as the executive assistant, you have synergy with every department. You have like a guy, or somebody, you understand their lingua to an extent, right? They'll come and meet you. Ah, Glorio, please, we need this. Could you help us reach out to this person? We need this. Like, okay, let me reach out to engineering to sort it out. So what's the problem? They will tell you the problem. You go to engineering and go and tell them. Engineering will give you feedback. Oh, this was happening. We are working on it. You go and give customer support. Customer support, this customer is already disturbed, please, they should work on it fast. You go back, say, this customer is, you are now doing back and forth. You are now the middleman, and sometimes the middleman between 3 people or 4 people, right? But the common thing is you are the middleman between 2 people. What happens? You get tired. And if you understand communication well, when communication passes through multiple channels, especially human channels, it gets watered down. So the way engineering would have explained it in simple and clear terms to customer support, by the time it passes through you, you're going to explain it to customer support the way you understand it, right? In that light, communication fatigue happens because you're tired. Imagine those days where we work from the office full time, right? By the time you work from this place to this place, work from this place to this place, a lot of things happen. You're already tired, you are stressed out. But because of technology now, we can all sit in our house and we're communicating. But even at that, communication fatigue happens. So I wrote, have you ever found yourself caught between two teams, relaying messages like a human walkie-talkie? This one's for you. You know those moments when customer support needs engineering to fix a client's issue? And instead of going directly to the engineers, they come to you because you're always available. You're the one who always picks up. You're the one who always makes things happen. Recently, one of my colleagues reached out to me and said, oh, they need this document. I'm like, this is not my department. You're supposed to reach out to HR. And he told me that, oh, I've been trying to reach HR. I'm having a challenge. Maybe please just help me sort it out. I know you can do this thing for me. This was like 9 p.m. This person is my guy, which was why I just said, oh, yeah, let me just do it. But naturally, you're supposed to go through the proper channels, right? So because you have a rapport with basically everyone as the executive assistant, I mean, you solve everybody's problems. But let's go on. You're the one who always makes things happen. So you listen, you take notes, and you follow up. You message engineering, share the updates, wait for feedback, then return to support. Oh Lord, did you face palm at that point? And before you know it, you've become the bridge and also the bottleneck. I've been there many times. As an executive assistant, your first instinct is always to help, to make sure nothing falls through the cracks, to ensure every conversation stay coordinated. So what happens when you become the stumbling block? to undiluted information and clarity of messages. So one of my mentors asked me something that completely shifted how I saw communication at work. What's the shortest distance between 2 points? And that's how she said it. Liberty, what's the shortest distance between 2 points? You need something from this person. So instead of going directly to that person, you come to me. The shortest distance is for you to just go straight to that person and get what you need, as opposed to going through a middleman. And like I was speaking to those that were on the call that bought the book yesterday, always go to the decision maker. So having to go through somebody that we gatekeep, it doesn't work. Go straight to the decision maker. So you can read the rest of the newsletter on my LinkedIn. Let's look at leveraging AI as an assistant. How many of you here think that, with AI, artificial intelligence now, you are at risk of losing your job as an assistant? If you agree, just put true, true, true. I want to see true. If it is false, put false. So you think you're at risk of losing your job as an assistant to AI? Hi, can you hear us? Your mic is muted. So while we get A to, fully join, how many of you think you're at risk to lose your job as an assistant to AI? I need responses. Oh, you
Hello, good
picked this
evening,
topic, so I
everybody.
need responses. Hmm. You believe so? Okay, I see. True. Is there any other person? False. Although it depends on the level of expertise. Okay. I wish you guys could come on here to defend these things you're saying. But please still defend it. Glory, you said true, defend it. Why do you think so? Similar, you said false. Please defend it. Why do you think so? If you think you're at risk to lose your job as an assistant to AI. Queen, are you still with us? I need responses, people. I need responses. If I said false, big long false. Okay, why? I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Why do you think so? You gotta defend it. You cannot say true or false without defending it. Glory, why do you think so? I want to believe you were typing. Okay. So while we wait for your opinions, still drop your opinions in the chat, right? Let me give you what I think. So I don't think AI can take my job. Yeah, as I am. I don't think there's any AI that can take my job. And it's funny. I think I covered basically everything in this book. So let me read a part of the book for you on AI. That is actually the last chapter. The last chapter of the book talked on the future of executive assistant. The world of work is shifting, roles are being redefined, industries are being disrupted, and the assistant profession is no exception. Embracing technology. Okay. Technology is here. If you're still operating like we're in 2014, you are already behind. I remember a time when I thought the world of being an executive assistant was just to carry handbags, bottle water, and files while I'm still trying to make a video of my executive as he or she is going in for a speaking engagement. I thought that being tech savvy meant sending broadcast messages and adding clients to a WhatsApp group or knowing how to fix the office printer. Of a truth, I still struggle with the printer on most days, if I'm being honest, or to format a Word document properly. Today, that is the barest minimum. Executive assistants now navigate CRMs, dashboards, AI scheduling tools, Slack channels, Notion workspace, and so much more, often without any formal training. So, if your mindset is this isn't my job, then you are setting yourself up to be replaced because tech is not your enemy. It's a tool for efficiency. If ChatGPT can draft emails, summarize meeting notes, and automate tasks as an assistant, your job isn't just to do those things. It's to know how to do them faster, smarter, and better with context and insight, and well, a little bit of human touch that any AI cannot implement, cannot replicate. I wrote about it in this book. Like I said, this book has everything. So I see your responses. Um, I currently work with someone who is very AI savvy. Our workflow depends heavily on AI. But these bots and automations still need to be handled by humans, and that's where I've been able to come in. Good. Even AI needs human implementation for efficiency. True. Glory Glory says, a friend of mine that is a techie once told me that he now help clients to install AI VAs on the company system. So rather than needing a human, they just go to the AI and it does the task. This, you see, all of your points are valid, but I need you all to understand something. Like Glory and Timileya said, no matter the AI that will come out, right, you still need humans. Artificial intelligence, no matter how smart they are, no matter how smart the system is, it cannot replace human empathy. And that is what makes the entire difference, right? The assistants that will thrive, that will do well, that will grow, that will make big money as an assistant is the assistant that leverages AI. When I started out, when I'm going for meetings, I go with biro and pen, my journal, and I'm writing down points. After that, I will go and type it. Now, meeting is happening. This is how I am. With my arms crossed, I'm just swinging on my chair and listening to what they are saying. And 10 minutes, 5 minutes after the meeting is done, what happens? I've sent the meeting notes to everyone with action points, what each person is supposed to do. Why? Because I integrated an AI system that takes meeting notes. A lot of you must have seen it in your meetings. You will see one AI that tell you, I'm this person's AI, I'm taking notes. Yeah, I, I did that as far back as last year. I have multiple. So the assistant that would thrive in the industry is the assistant that have mastered AI, that understands AI, that leverages AI. ChatGPT is your is your paddy, your best friend, and every other AI tool that you need, Perplexity, Gemini, use them. I use them all. I'm having a meeting on WhatsApp with my boss. Thank God for multiple devices. I'm having a meeting on WhatsApp with my boss. What do? I use the other my other phone to record. Once I record it, I transcribe it, I break it down, put it into ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT what to do. ChatGPT does it. I deliver it in less than 20 minutes. The work is done. Something that would naturally take you a whole day before. But now you are not, all you're doing is inputting the right prompts. You're not stressing yourself. You're not you're not doing so much, right? I say again, the assistant that will thrive is the assistant that can use AI, that would embrace AI, that will understand how to use it and use it well to make your work faster, smarter, and more efficient. Before, as social media managers, you sit down, you tell your clients, oh, give me 1 week, I'll help you develop a strategy, I'll help you develop your content calendar and whatnot and whatnot. With ChatGPT, with listening tools, you are able to find out what is the problem in this industry, what challenge are we coming to solve, develop a strategy in less than a day, and send it to your client if you want to. But if you want to waste their time, maybe so that they will value your work. What am I saying in essence? AI is not here to take your job. Glory. AI is not here to take your job. The only person that will take your job is the assistant that knows how to use AI better than you. Yes. I don't remember the last time I sat down to design slides. The last slides I used for the webinar, I wasn't the one that designed it. Yeah. I knew what I wanted to talk about. So I told ChatGPT exactly what I wanted. This is the topic I want to speak on. These are the angles I want to speak from. These are the things I want to say. Now, draft this out. Give me the slides. When they gave me the copies for the slides, what did I do? I downloaded it. And I used another AI tool to design it. And it was not Canva. I just put the slides inside the AI tool, design this thing for me. And it came out so beautifully. If you were in the last month session that we had, I did not sit down. I designed that thing in less than 20 minutes. That's putting the prompt into ChatGPT, telling ChatGPT for over 10 minutes what I wanted. And when ChatGPT was done listening to me, I just lifted the things that ChatGPT said, oh, okay, let's structure it this way. These are the things we want to talk about. Let's structure it this way. Let's design the slides this way. I carried all of those prompts and put it into under AI. Generated the slides for me. I downloaded it and it was good to go. I didn't have to pay a graphics designer. The only person I paid was even ChatGPT, which is a monthly subscription. But every other thing was free. Leverage AI. Know how to use. There's AI for everything now. So I've been thinking, with the world stepping into digital age and the rapid rise of AI, will humans still be needed? Yes, humans will still be needed. And you would do yourself a disservice if you don't plug in now, if you don't understand AI, if you don't start leveraging AI. Between now and the next 5 years, if you don't plug in, the world will leave you behind. If you want to succeed as an assistant in any career, if you want to succeed as a marketing personnel, if you want to succeed as a salesperson, if you want to succeed as an assistant, as a coordinator, whatever, as an event planner, you need to leverage AI. Some of the things that would naturally take you a longer time to do, with AI, the time is shortened. So start leveraging AI, start using AI. Start using AI. Right now, I'm not a fan of this Gemini, put your picture, give it a prompt. Yeah, I'm not really a fan. But very soon, I do it for clients, I use it for clients and whatnot, right? But for my own personal images, I'm still a bit skeptical about it. But will I get to that point where I can now, you know, trust it better? Most likely. Another thing you should do is Even if it's a basic course of cybersecurity, take basic course of cybersecurity so that you know how to protect yourself even as you use AI. You know how to protect your data, how to protect your information on the internet. AI will not take your job. If you are the one thinking AI is going to take your job, AI is not here to take your job. AI is here to help you make your job easier, make your job faster, make your job clearer. Something that will naturally take me one full day to do. What do? I do it in less than 30 minutes. And I go and lie down. And they'll be say, oh, Libichi, how's it going? Well done, eh? 1 hour later, I've sent it to them. But I just did it in less than 30 minutes. The assistant that would succeed is the assistant that is result oriented. So, what will get you your result faster? What will get you your results quicker? What's the smartest way for you to get you the same result? Is to use AI. So, by all means, use AI, right? Let AI do the work for you. Understand how to prompt. I think prompting is something that every assistant should know how to do. Understand how to prompt. And if you're able to prompt correctly, if you're able to prompt well, guess what happens? It makes your work easier. I remember one time when I was shooting videos last month, uh, I remembered something. So I said, oh, let me give ChatGPT the prompt. And I was giving ChatGPT the prompt. And when I finished, my brother just turned and looked at me. I was like, I thought you were actually sending someone a voice note. I said, yeah, I'm sending ChatGPT a voice note because I'm not going to be paying you monthly and you're not going to work out the money that I'm paying you. It's not possible. Leverage AI, use AI, learn how to prompt AI. If you prompt AI well, glory, I understand that AI can do some of this customer support and customer experience work, right? But have you ever had a situation where you need to speak to a human being? You don't want to speak to computer. You don't want the automated messages. You don't want all of those. Also, automated messages are good. They take away, they reduce the human factor, right? If you're a small business owner, if you run a small business, you should leverage AI. So instead of paying, say, a social media manager 150,000 naira, right? You can set up systems to have all of those done. Like I said, there's no way that you will not still have human elements because there are some days that you can't even do it. And by the time you give that AI keeps repeating the same response over and over again, what happens? The human person that they're even speaking to gets tired. What am I saying in essence? Use AI to the best of its ability to give you the best of your work. This way, you don't have to correct so much. Like, you don't have to do so much corrections because English is going to be correct, punctuation will be punctuate. All you just have to do is now edit it to suit the human tongue. And there's a way you can even prompt engineer ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gemini. And by the time they give you a prompt, by the time you give it a prompt and they give you the response, you will not even be able to tell which one is AI or which one a human wrote by hand. Do you understand me? Use AI. AI doesn't have emotions. AI doesn't have experiences. The only experiences AI has are the ones we give it. So your day-to-day life, the storytelling, the experiences you have on a daily basis, those are the things that humanize the prompt that you give to the AI. Do you understand me? I'm not seeing any reaction. No thumbs up, no thumbs down, no yes, no no. So I don't even know if you guys can hear me or if I'm speaking to myself. So if you can still hear me and you're getting value, thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Let me see you. AI is not here to take your job, people. AI is not here to take your job. Steph, hi. Good to see you here. AI is not here to take your job. Leverage AI. like use AI to the best of your ability. Not even your use AI to the best of its ability. There's how you prompt AI. When that's giving you the response, you ask it, what do you think about this? It will now analyze it for you and tell you what is missing and what is not missing. After that, you now say, what could have been better? What do you think I can add? What can I do more? What should I put more? I'm going for this tone. How do you think I can approach it? So now you are training it to think the way a human would think, right? Use AI. AI is would save you a lot of stress, save you a lot of time, it save you a lot of headache, even. Okay, of course. That is why I've talked about it. After prompting and they've given you response, you still have to edit. Because anytime I see, ah, just give me a moment. Let me go on LinkedIn and go and read the first AI kini I see. Anytime I see that thing, used to stress me. Just give me a moment. Let me find something. Um, just wait. Uh, oh my God, where are all those people that used to write? Oh, these ones are doing thank you Jesus and happy birthday. Uh-huh. Oh my God, you see all those? It isn't just this. It is this. It isn't just this. It is this. How does AI speak? Anytime I see it, I used to have a headache. Sometimes some people's videos, sef, when I hear it, and I'm like, you're reading this thing word for word. Your teleprompter, you asked ChatGPT, ChatGPT gave it to you. You did not edit, you did not do anything. You carried it, you put it inside your teleprompter, and you're just reading it. uh Let me read this one that I'm seeing on is LinkedIn people. LinkedIn people used to just stress me with all their AI speak. Crazy, right? Less than 2 months ago, I decided to stop overthinking LinkedIn and just show up. No fancy plan, no viral acts, just pure value, genuine conversation, and a lot of faith in consistency. Why? Is this the way you used to talk normally? No fancy plan, no viral acts, just pure value, genuine conversations, and a lot of faith in consistency. You cannot edit it to write to the way you used to speak. Please. Let me not go far. Let me even go to my post because sometimes I see it. And every time I'm telling my social media manager, what are you writing? Is this the way I used to talk? I'm coming. Oh, it has shifted a bit. Why you dey laugh, Steph? It has shifted a bit. Okay. Sunday reminder. Your executive isn't a mind reader. I learned that the hard way once. One time I got a message, okay, all of that, all of that. So you see the AI part, no details, no context, just that. Okay, I talk like that sometimes. Okay, she done the change. Let me go to the older ones. Let me go to the older ones. So whenever I used to see these things, I'll say that change this thing. I don't talk like this, or I'll edit it myself, right? But the AI talk is always most of us, if not all of us, use ChatGPT, right? We all know that we use ChatGPT, but you have to be very, very careful. let me let me read this one. When your assistant is trained to think, decide, and lead with you, not just for when your assistant is trained to think, decide, and lead with you, not just for you, everything changes. You see all those words, everything changes. Uh, there was a shift. You don't have to shrink yourself. Oh my God. So yeah, as much as you are using AI, humanize the content or the product that AI gives you so that it makes it more you. It sounds more like a human as opposed to a robot or AI. So this is officially 9:02, and as much as we wanted to come and learn about Zoho, that did not happen today. Our guest had a couple of network challenges, but just relax. Just relax. We'll bring her back. So, is there any question that we can take? I can take one, just one question, so that we can close out and go. One question. I was eating dinner before this call. One question. One question. What's this? Any question? Any question? If you have a question, just first of all put an emoji so that I know that, oh yes, there's a question coming. But anyway, if there's a question, just drop it on the group. We'll handle it on the group. I did not plan for us to spend more than 1 hour here. And it's already an hour, 1 minute. So drop it on the group, whatever question you might have, we'll treat it there. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Augustine, Glory. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Timilein. Thank you, all of you that joined. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Eva. Whew. It's been a fantastic evening. So, have a great bye. If you have any question, you can always drop it in the group. There's also an anonymous link you can use. We don't know who sends anything. Learn how to leverage it to your advantage. It is here to make your work easier. Yes, it is. So, you can use the anonymous link. You can send your questions to the group directly or treat it or handle it. You need anything, speak to Victoria, please. If you want a one-on-one session, come into the DM. I'll send you the link. Thank you all so much. I always enjoy spending time with you guys. I absolutely enjoy it. So, Victoria, please give us more information on the group, on our physical hangouts later this month so that we can start planning both financially and mentally, because me, I always like preparing myself mentally if I need to leave the house. So please let us know when we are seeing each other. All right, have a great bye. So you can take a photo, you can take a picture, and post on your social media, post on your WhatsApp, talk about what you learned today. Should I post for people to take picture? Oh, yeah, if you're taking a screenshot. If you're taking a screenshot, hurry and take this screenshot. All these poses I'm doing, if I come and if I go, if you tag me to something that is not fine, I'm not gonna take it. All right. Thank you all so much. Mwah. Bye, y'all. Where? Oh, yes.